Welcome to another episode of the In the Dugout Fantasy League review. Now, before we get into this, I'll just want to clarify why there wasn't an episode from last week, and that was because I had quite a few stuff to do, so I didn't really have the time to record down a lot of information and get the camera set and get the editing through. And it's too late for me to do it this week, seeing as the weeks and the month and for now reset the information. So I'm going to just do this week, maybe relay some stuff from last week, but I'm gonna still, this week episode focuses on the week that's just happened. So, first team. So at the top of the table is Posh's Pablos. He ended the month in fact, that by winning April's Manager of the Month. And he had a pretty good weekend, picking 53 up points. David De Gea in goal, 2 points. Victor Moses kept a clean sheet for Chelsea against Swansea, 7 points. Nicolas Otamendi and Kyle Walker, they were both playing against West Ham, 1 point due to the Aaron Cresswell goal. Paul Pogba, 8 points after scoring. Christian Eriksen got assisted the first goal for Tottenham against Watford, but due to Josh Samuels captaining him, that means 10 points. Sung Min 2 points. Dele Alli scored against Watford for Tottenham, 8 points. Mohamed Salah didn't score in the 0-0 draw for Liverpool against Stoke, 2 points. Romelu Lukaku, 2 points. Jamie Vardy, 2 points. And other players, James Milner and Virgil van Dijk were playing, but they got transferred out before the Man City game. Milner picked up 1 point and Van Dijk picked up 7 points. Milner must have come on in defence somewhere, but Josh still holding on. He's 101 points clear at the top, and all he needs to do is have another good week, and he's the champion. In second place, by just a point, is Mo Mane Mo Problems, managed by Alex Lavery, on 2,014 points. He hasn't had the best of weeks recently, but he came out strong in the second half of this weekend and managed to get into second. Ederson in goal for Man City, on point. Antonio Valencia for Man United, 1 point. Laporte of Man City, 1 point. Davinson Sanchez kept a clean sheet for Tottenham against Watford, 7 points. Eden Hazard got the assist for Cesc Fabregas' goal against Swansea, 5 points. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 points. Christian Eriksen, 5 points. Dele Alli, 8 points. Mohamed Salah was the captain, just 4 points. Harry Kane, 7 points. Gabriel Jesus, 7 points, both getting a goal each. And I've been saying there's no way Josh can be Cat Alt, and I think that's going to be the case still, but if Alex has an extraordinary week, he could be in with a chance to go to the top for the first time, like Portsmouth from League Two last season. Never reached the top at all, and then they made it on the last day. Roberto Firmino also played, but he was transferred out for the Man City game. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 points. And Sadio Mane was injured, so he couldn't play, so no points. And Christian Eriksen was transferred in. In third place, we have Chris Fowler on 2,013 points. Now, again, he's probably got just as much of a chance as Alex has in terms of getting into first or slipping into fourth. But onto his team, David De Gea, 2 points. Nacho Monreal, no points after Arsenal. He got no points. Nicolas Otamendi, 1 point. Davinson Sanchez, 7 points. Milivojevic played for Crystal Palace, but didn't score in that 5-0 win against Leicester, so just 2 points. Dele Alli of Tottenham got 8 points. Mohamed Salah, 4 points as he was captained. Leroy Sané got a goal for Man City against West Ham, 8 points. Romelu Lukaku, 2 points. Roberto Firmino, 2 points. Gabriel Jesus scored against West Ham as well, 7 points. And as for players that were transferred out, Ayoze Perez of Newcastle was transferred out before the kickoff, so no points were given. And Sadio Mane, who was injured, was scheduled to be transferred out before. He wasn't scheduled. He was immediately transferred out somewhat after Chris found out he was unavailable. So Chris looking all right. I don't know how much of a heated rivalry it will be to finish higher between him or Alex, or even to go challenge for Josh. But again, as I said, all it needs for Josh is just one good week, and he's got the title in the Tesco bag. 93 points behind Chris is the Pirates Brigade. Now, my team's chances of getting to a top 3 is fading more and more, but there is more than just a weekend of games. And last time that happened, I got the Manager of the Week award. So anything goes, really. So since day one, I've still had David De Gea, got 2 points. Ashley Young, 4 points, got an assist, but also conceded, so yeah. Victor Moses, 7 points after that clean sheet. Andrew Robertson did not play, 0 points. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 points. Christian Eriksen got an assist, 5 points. Mohamed Salah, captain, so 4 points. Leroy Sané, 8 points. Olivier Giroud didn't score or against Swansea, 2 points. Harry Kane got a goal for Tottenham against Watford. And Ayoze Perez of Newcastle, just the 2. As for other players transferred out, Ashley Barnes, 2 points after not scoring against Brighton, and Aubameyang got 2 after playing against Man United. Still 84 points clear of the rival Europa League teams is RC Optical Lens, managed by Tony Samuels. 37 points picked up this weekend. got the manager of the week the previous weekend that I wasn't able to cover. David De Gea, despite Arsenal's goal, he picked up an extra point, 2 points. Phil Jagielka kept a clean sheet for Everton, so 7 points. Ashley Young, despite conceding against Arsenal, assisted one of the 2 goals for United, 4 points. Michael Keane also kept a clean sheet for Everton after they beat Huddersfield by 2-0. David Silva, no points. Matt Ritchie of Newcastle, 2 points. Kevin De Bruyne, captain, but 4 points. Christian Eriksen, 5 points. Mohamed Salah, 2 points. Wayne Rooney and Ayoze Perez, 2 points. And something Tony did last week that none of the teams below seem to do, and the teams above him do a lot more often. He uses transfers, bringing in Matt Ritchie, Wayne Rooney and Ayoze Perez for the Everton vs Newcastle game, in which Everton won 1-0. But looking at the gap of 210 points ahead of me, there's no way he's gonna even brush me. But he looks like he's going to all but confirm a place by the next. It all depends what happens this weekend. 6th place is Guilty Pleasures. Now, having been, as I said, 84 points behind Tony Samuels, he's still somewhat in a position where he could still make that 5th place. Now, going for his team, he had 2 Burnley defensive players, and after that clean sheet against Brighton, it really did gave him 15 points. Nick Pope was the goalkeeper, made a couple of saves which got him an extra point as well as a clean sheet, 8 points. James Tarkowski, 7 points. He's a newcomer by the looks of it. I don't know whether he did that for the previous weekend or 2 weekends ago, but it is a very good choice because the defender beforehand was Christian Fuquez, who had barely, almost, maybe even not been playing at all, because as a left back he was taking a back seat to Ben Chilwell, the younger English player. So it was a good move by Guilty Pleasures to take him out and bring in James Tarkowski. Marcus Alonso, Andreas Christensen, the 2 Chelsea defenders, did not play in Chelsea's 1-0 win against Swansea, so no points. David Silva, no points. Kevin De Bruyne, 4 points. Again, with these battling for 5th teams, they all have Kevin De Bruyne as the captain. Raheem Sterling had an excellent weekend for Manchester City after he picked 11 points up, including 3 assists out of the 4 goals. Mohamed Salah scored 2. No, he got 2 points. Leroy Sané, 8 points. Harry Kane, 7 points after his Monday night goal. And Jamie Vardy just got 2 points after not scoring against Crystal Palace. Although he was very close to about 1-0 or 0-0, but his shot was blocked on the line. I think Guilty Pleasures, it looks like he's gonna end the season on a high, even though I'm not entirely convinced he's going to finish 5th, but I think he can still end strong. And this will surely be the last time I'll be talking about him. High Segur, managed by Jamie Christie. With only 1,588 points, he's almost out of the Europa League picture. And he only picked 21 points up from the weekend. David De Gea, 2 points against Arsenal. Vincent Kompany did not play for Man City at the weekend. Chris Smalling, just a point after Arsenal scored. Cedric of Southampton, 1 point despite Southampton's huge win over Bournemouth. But again, it's just a point. Marcus Alonso of Chelsea didn't play. Kevin De Bruyne, 4 points, the captain. Xherdan Shaqiri, just 2 points, having played in the goalless draw with Liverpool. Son Heung-min of Tottenham, 2 points. Emmanuel Gabardini of Southampton, no points. Romelu Lukaku, 2 points. Harry Kane, 7 points. And I see Jamie Christie, and I do remember good stuff about him, but since it's about midway through the season, he's sort of fluffed his lines and really put him. He could even lose his top half finish, but not that I think he will. In fact, no, maybe, but he's more likely to get top half than he is to get into 5th. But now down we go. And our mid-table team to talk about this weekend is Doyle's Devils, managed by Cheryl Monteau, as I'm told. Now she's in the spotlight because she performed very well, even well enough to pick up a Manager of the Week award. Let's go through her team. After picking 66 points to add to her 1,526 tally, she is now 8th in 8th, I think. Yeah, she's dotted right there. No, wait. She's 9th, but she's very close to 8th out of 16th. But going through her team, Hugo Lloris was in goal against Watford, kept a clean sheet, and he made 4 saves, giving Cheryl 9 points. And one of the other team members who I'm going to talk about in a bit. Nicolas Otamendi, West Ham scored, so 1 point. Hector Bellerin, along with Nacho Monreal, they were in the Arsenal defence, who conceded 2 against Man United, including that late Marouane Fellaini header. I don't remember how he scored it. Michael Keane, 7 points. It's after keeping a clean sheet for Everton. Joe Gomez, 7 points. He kept a clean sheet for Liverpool against Stoke. Paul Pogba scored the opening goal for Man United against Arsenal. Christian Eriksen assisted the first goal for Tottenham against Watford, 5 points. Riyad Mahrez picked up 2 points after not positively affecting Leicester's defeat against Crystal Palace. Dele Alli, 8 points after scoring goal number 2. Alexis Sanchez, 5 points. Um, he must have. Yeah, he would have assisted one of the goals. And Harry Kane was the captain, and the 7 points times by 2 means 14 points, which means that was a key part in getting Doyle's Devil the manager of the week for only the second time this season, one of which was 4 games ago. So, a late run of form from Cheryl. Down at the bottom are 2 teams looking to not join Jagsters and Rafe FC in that bottom 3. The team that's higher is Wolf Boys, managed by Martin Booth. 54 points cleared of his rival. And with only 32 points picked up, less than the team I'm going to talk about in a bit, there's danger is occurring from somewhere. Hugo Lloris picked 9 points after 4 saves and a clean sheet. However, a massive blow was Wes Morgan, who ended up picking -3 points after Crystal Palace netted 5 against Leicester. Dejan Lovren didn't play against Stoke for Liverpool, no points. David Luiz still injured, 0 points. Marcus Alonso didn't play against Swansea for Chelsea, 0 points. Eden Hazard got the assist for Chelsea against Swansea, 5 points. Paul Pogba scored against Arsenal, 8 points. Wilfried Zaha, 11 points after that outstanding display for Crystal Palace against Leicester. I believe he was involved in the first 2 goals, scoring the first and assisting the second, I think. But 11 points is the headline on that front. Sergio Aguero is injured, so no points. Romelu Lukaku, 2 points. Dominic Solanke didn't come off the bench at all, so 0 points. As he is currently playing third fiddle to Roberto Firmino and Danny Ings. But after a not great display, you could even call it poor compared to the next team, I still think Martin Booth will stay where he is, but he is sort of letting the gap close between him and third bottom. But we're going to talk more about that next. In the relegation zone is Murder on Zidane's Floor, managed by Ellis Dennant. Picked up 43 points in the weekend. It's not bad going. Leaving him on 1,125 points, giving him some sort of hope in getting ahead of Wolf Boys. And the good week could just see him there. I did see him. The past 2 weeks I have been seeing MOZD up there in the manager of the week, so he might well just achieve it. But onto his team, David De Gea was playing in goal for Man United against Arsenal. Despite conceding, he pulled off 2 saves which put him back where he started, 2 points. David Luiz, out injured, so 0 points. Michael Keane kept a clean sheet for Everton against Huddersfield, 7 points. Kolasinac of Arsenal picked 1 point up. I don't know how he's got that 1 point. He probably just came off the bench. But I haven't watched Match of the Day 2 yet. I'll do that probably soon after. And Herrera did play against Arsenal, but just 2 points. Idris Issa Agaye scored for Everton against Huddersfield, 8 points. Dele Alli also scored, 8 points. Sadio Mane, who was injured, so didn't play against Stoke, 0 points. Leroy Sané of Man City, 8 points after scoring the opening goal against West Ham United at the London Stadium. And Alexandre Lacazette of Arsenal didn't play against Man United, so that's 0 points. And Gabriel Jesus also scored against West Ham for Man City, 7 points. And you know what? Despite what I said earlier, I think Ellis Dennant could just beat Martin Booth to survival. I've seen him have some very good weeks in the Manager of the Week tables, and was looking like something to shout about from his point of view. But as I said in the first video, the big problem that's been recurring through the bottom 4 teams is they've just kept their team from day one and no changes throughout. But and that's why I've been thinking they'll just stay where they are throughout. But Ellis Dennant's probably been the best of recent weeks. So, yeah, you never know what's going to happen in these next 2 weeks. So that's a wrap-up of April. Now, I, for one, have had a good month. I came close to another Manager of the Week, probably about twice, in fact. Yeah, and I was near enough to getting my first Manager of the Month. I've got one last chance to do it to get at it this with just 2 weeks. But yeah, I think this extended week that's coming up is giving a chance for teams who have like slim objectives to maybe achieve. But I don't see too much movement going on apart from the middle of the table and second and third. But we'll see what goes on in the next 2 weeks. And I shall be reporting it in the next week. And I'll have to recheck when they stop, but I'll probably be uploading 2 episodes kind of near enough the time because the week's going to finish few days before the last one. So I'll see you then.